Hello, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining for today's discussion. I hope that you're having a good day. And if you're not, well, I hope that this can bring some light to your day, give you some tools and things you can use to start brightening up your life. Today, we're going to talk about family goals and family teams. And the first question I have for you is, do you view yourself, your family, as a team? See, if this concept is new to you, I'll give you a quick summary. A family team is one that views itself and operates as one unit. Okay, there may be different parts to the team, people specialize in different things, but in the context of goals and objectives for various seasons of life, the individuals within the family work towards family goals and objectives for the good of the family team. So think about a sports team. What do high-achieving sports teams do? Okay, does each player just try to make themselves shine by padding their stats? Does each player try to be the star so they can progress their own career? Okay, while doing those things might be great for an individual player, it's usually done at the cost of the team. See, what great teams do is play to the strengths of each player in order to achieve the team's objective. The objective may be like winning a championship, for example. See, the thing is, either everyone on the team wins the championship or nobody wins the championship. Right? There's no championship game. Right at the end of the game, the announcers say, hey, guess what? We've decided to give half the team the award and not the other half. Right? That'd be kind of silly. That'd be kind of weird. And the reality is, it's the same is true for our families. Either we're all winning or we're all losing, right? There's no in between. I first heard about the concept of family teams from the Family Teams podcast, and they talk about families in depth and have extensive materials on it. So I would highly recommend checking out their materials. Their work has really impacted my life and informed a lot of the thoughts that I have here today. My intent in sharing these thoughts today is for us to think about one way of applying this family teams concept, specifically in the stage of life where it's just the husband and the wife, no little ones have arrived yet. That just so happens to be the stage of life that my wife and I are in right now. And so that's what I want to chat with you all about today. So one way my wife and I have been applying this concept of family teams is through setting family goals. We define goals as something which are time-bound and have a clear objective. And it's not like we have a huge list of it, but every now and then we feel like in a given season of life, we're like, yeah, that's something that we feel like we should work on. Okay, so the current one we're working on as a case study is getting our professional engineer certification. It's a certification required to do certain engineering work and then hold certain engineering positions, professional engineering positions. So here's the thing, right? My wife is the one whose name will be on the certification, not mine. My wife will be the one studying and sitting down to take the test, not me. But we call it and view it as a family goal. Why? Because the reality is this, it will take a team effort to achieve that goal. Someone will need to cook, someone will need to clean, someone will need to study. Guess who can cook and clean but can't study for the PE exam, which is the professional engineering exam? Me. Guess who can study and actually understand the PE exam material? My wife. So if we play to the strengths for this goal, as a family team, it makes sense that I would take on cooking and cleaning so that my wife can study and ultimately take and pass the exam. Okay, as a result of this kind of family dynamic shift, just some reflection, I would say that my wife and I feel more connected, aligned, and unified when we're thinking about our family and living this way as a family team. Where we truly feel like we're living life as a family, not just two individuals who are legally joined in marriage. And my wife has even told me multiple times and in front of other people that it meant a lot to her when I supported her as someone on the same team. She also told me she feels closer to me when I'm treating her as someone on my team instead of another individual. She let me know that when I've supported her as part of our team, it made her want to support and look for other goals that our family could set too. So all of this to say, I would highly encourage you to give this shift in thinking a try, just a try. Just try it for a little while, whatever a little while means for you, and reflect on what it does for your family and marriage. Now, I think one concern that may come up from thinking about family goals this way is something like, but what if I never get to achieve anything for myself? And I think we need to be careful in thinking that way, because if we really do believe, or at least during our experiment believe, that our families are teams, then there are no personal achievements. There are only family achievements. There is no keeping, to quote, balance the scales. There is no, well, you achieved that, so I need to achieve this. All there is a family, which will achieve and do things together. The next question that might come up is, so how do you actually decide what goals to achieve or work towards? And that is a topic I want to address in a future video, and I'm excited to discuss that with you all as well. So as we wrap up today, like we talked about, here's something to think about and try. Experiment with viewing your family as a team, instead of a set of individuals trying to achieve their own goals. Experiment with how it impacts your relationships. Or if you're more of a historian, you can take a look at how effective historical families were structured in the past. See if there's anything there which resonates with you in terms of a family structure. I look forward to having our next chat. God bless.